can create a report by using data step. Execution of SAS dataset. Data steps execute line by line and observation by observation. SAS takes a first observation and run all the ways through the data step line by line, and it will output to the output data set. SAS can see one observation at a time. If you see the example in here, there is an input data set and there is a programs, 5 lines program present in a data step. So when you run your code and SAS take the first observation from input data set and it runs the 5 lines and it will output to output data set observation by observation. So which means SAS cannot read all your observation in input data set at a time. Rules for SAS program. Every SAS statement should be end with a semicolon, and a name must be 8 characters or fewer in a length. So some of the names in a SAS like file name, reference, or format, in format should be in 8 characters. Or name should be starts with characters or underscore. So you cannot start your variable name or format or in format name with numeric or special characters. Name can contain only letters, numbers and underscores, but there is no special character should be allowed in a SAS names. Rules for SAS program statements. SAS program statements can be in uppercase. You can write your SAS statements either in uppercase or lowercase. You can continue the statement in other line. And you can mention more than one statement in the same line, but it should be separated by the semicolon. Reading data from external file. This is most important step for every SAS programmer to create a data set by using external files like txt, CSV. In SAS, we have different statements and procedures to import the non-standard data from external source and create a SAS dataset. If you see the basic code is just look like this. For instance, I have taken one statement called infile statement to read the .csv file which is present in outside of my SAS environment. If you see the infile statement, followed by a file specification, options, and host options. A file specification is a path of your file. Options and host options it will be changed based on your type of file. An input statement can arrange and assign input values to the corresponding SAS variables. It follows a specification and special values called point controller. In the input statement, you have to mention the variables, those separated by the spaces, and there is a special characters we have to mention. So if you remember in last presentation, I have mentioned in SAS, we have two different of variables. One is character variables and one is numeric variable. So whenever you specified any character variable, you should specify a $sign along with variable name. Because in a SAS understand every variable is a numeric variable.